There we go. We were having some starting issues there for a second, guys. But it is working now.
Greetings, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. For the channel speaks over 7 roads. Our dreams will be shared from bedrock. Are you unworthy? Attention, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. We listen to survivors from the time before. There you may see an eastern port. Are you unworthy? Welcome, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your...
This is John to Atticus. Do you have a copy? Over. Atticus, do you have a copy? This is John, Wishire. Over. This is John Wishire to Atticus. Do you have a copy? Over. How you guys all doing in chat? Welcome in, everyone. Get away from that. Gunfire. We don't want to be a part of none of what that is. They're shooting a lot. Maybe they're killing the dead. This is John Wishire to Atticus. Do you have a copy? Over. John Wishire to Atticus. Do you have a copy? Over. This is John Wishire to Atticus. Do you have a copy? Over. Atticus, do you have a copy? It's John. Out here is where you end up sometimes. You're traveling by yourself. Having the know-how and how to get by is that's real important. So any of these lessons I teach you pay attention to, alright? Don't need you making any dumb mistakes to get yourself hurt. Or somebody else.
Anybody out there? Copy.
Atticus, is that you? It's John.
John.
How you doing?
Good. I'm doing okay. I made it out of that military base.
That's good to hear. Hopefully you're in one piece still.
Yeah, I'm okay. Lots of infected wolves. But, I had to, bunk up in one of those goddamn, military bunkers for a while.
I understand.
Pretty dangerous out there. I tried to radio you. I was getting a little lonely. Needed somebody to talk to.
I'm
I was there
sorry.
for a whole goddamn night.
I had to save my battery for a little while. But, we're lucky we can hear each other. This bad storm right now. It's coming down, something fierce.
Yeah, it is. I gotta tell you something, John.
Sure thing. I'm listening.
When I was out there, that military place, I found something.
We should probably talk about this in person, I'd say. Atticus. You never know who's listening on the radio.
Yeah, I know that.
Well,
Where you at right now?
that's the problem. I'm not rightfully sure. I got turned around in the blizzard. I'm just holding some tight foliage. I got a fire going and, well, waiting the storm out at the moment.
You still heading down the coast with the water on your left shoulder?
Yeah, I think I know where it is, but yeah, that's what I was doing earlier.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm gonna keep my radio on. I'm gonna sit by the fire and keep warm. Let me know when you get to a town. Looks more like a construction site. There's a lot of, cranes on the harbor.
I think I know what you're talking about. I'll get moving here soon when the storm breaks. I don't want to get my ass caught in a blizzard and turned around more than I already am.
Yeah, just keep your head down for a while. Keep warm. Don't go walking out in that. It's pretty bad out here.
It is.
Just stay low for a little while. Keep warm. Let me know when you're moving out. I'll keep my radio on at all times.
All right. I'll let you
When
know.
you get to that town that I'm talking about, with the cranes on the harbor, let me know. I'll come meet you.
Sounds good. I'll do that.
Be safe, John.
You too. I'm curious, like, how deadly it is to eat snow in this game. Do they overtune it, or is it just going to make you a little sick? But at some point, I am going to need to drink water, and I need to be careful. I need to do something really quick, IRL. I just need to go get... I'm like, it is so cold in my office today. That's better. No, they say early people believe banshees to be foxes, or they mistake foxes yelping and screaming as a spirit or a banshee or someone in distress or even a wendigo. Atticus, it's John. Over.
Howdy, John. Was that you firing your weapon just now?
Was it 2 separate shots?
I already heard one.
Well, they're far apart. I was hunting rabbits along the way. I'm passing a town here. Looks like a lot of folks live in this little town. Real small.
Yeah, be careful. That town that you're passing right now, I'm pretty sure that crazed reverend lives there.
A crazed reverend? What, did he lose his flock or
Revenant.
something?
He's like a man of God, like a revenant.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, he's a crazy son of a bitch. That's what he is.
What makes the fellow so crazy?
I met him a couple nights ago. He was with another couple of people. I think they all just, believe in God a little too much.
Folks out there, they need hope. Something to hold on to. I don't blame them if they're putting all their faith and hope into something that gives them comfort. People need that to survive.
It's good to see that the snow has stopped. These people that you speak of, they believe in God so much that if you bad mouth God, they're coming after you to kill you.
Now that's taking it too far.
Tell me about it. Yeah, that's how I met those folk. They bumped into me and they were asking if I seen 3 men riding bikes. They were after those poor people. They didn't sound too pleased with them because they disagreed with God.
I found your town, by the way. I'm overlooking it right now.
Yeah. All right. So you may want to come through that town, follow the main road. Just be careful. There's a lot of infected around.
I'd rather not go inside if I can manage it. Getting sick doesn't sound like something
If you go right-hand side of the town, you can get right around that place.
I also see lights on. People got fires going.
All right. I'm going to make my way over to you.
Let's try to meet on the outskirts somewhere. It'd be safer that way, I think.
Okay. Well, listen, if you make your way around that town and get back to the main road, there's a couple houses just past that town. I'll be there.
I'll see about it. I'd rather take the long way because it's a safe way.
Take whatever way you want, John. I'll be waiting.
So busy, don't even pay me any mind. What's up, Pinhead Larry? Welcome to the chat, man. How you doing? I got some water we can actually drink. I'm nearly around the town. This place looks real busy. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in the chat, guys. Pinhead Larry, it's good to have you in chat too, man. Atticus, do you have a copy? Over. It's John.
Yeah, I copy you. Where you at?
I'm nearly there. Just coming around in the woods right now.
All right. Make sure that you go back to the main road.
I'll
I'm waiting
find
for
it.
you right there. There's a couple houses. You just buy those houses. John, be careful of wolves. You hear those things howling? Run like fucking hell.
You ain't gotta worry about me when it comes to wolves. Handy 308 to them. They're down.
Whatever you say, John. I got attacked by fucking 9 of those things.
Sounds like you need to be careful then when you see wolves. Alright, Atticus?
Yep, that's right. I don't like them as much as I like the infected.
Alright, I'm on the road. I think I see the houses coming up. You have a fire started? Atticus, do you have a copy? Atticus? Hello? You turned your radio
That
off.
you, John?
It is.
Yeah, I followed you down the mountain trail there.
It's good to be cautious, but I don't have any
Oh, yeah.
violent intents. All right?
No, I know that. I could tell that on the radio, John. You seem like a good man.
I try to be.
All right. You want to see this thing?
Sure.
All right, follow me. It's pretty far from here.
Well, I ain't got much better to do these days anyways.
You said something about an island. You living out in an island somewhere?
Safe. And,
It's
no,
safe.
No infected, no sick people, no bandits. A good place.
You got no infected on your island?
It's a good place. But hey, listen, I've been traveling a long time. Let's get a fire going in one of these houses. I need to eat some food.
Yeah, don't worry about it. My place is not far from here.
All right.
We can lay low there for a while. So you're talking about you got no infected on your island?
Yeah, it's clean. It's clear.
Oh shit, maybe you can show me it one day.
Maybe. Got a lot to do here on the mainland right now. But I don't know how peaceful it'll be with those watchers out there looking at us. They're planning something. And I think it's gonna end in blood.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they're planning something. That's why I gotta show you this thing. You said you saw one of those watchers, right? On the radio the other day, you told me.
I did, face to face.
What happened then? You said they had some device?
Yeah. He just was looking at me. He didn't say anything. He would take a couple more steps closer, just looking at me. Like he was seeing what I'd do. And I told him that I have no foul intent, but you ought to tell me who you are. And I was starting to get a little agitated that he was just staring at me. Next thing I know, he pulls that thing, pushes the button on it. I hear a loud noise, and I wake up an hour later.
Well, strange. Real strange.
This whole island's strange. None of this is normal. And I'm already used to the crazy, but this is crazy.
I level with you, John. I don't like the infected none. So, I would really like to get out of this goddamn place. And you speak of an island where there's no infected. Is there anywhere for me to stay, maybe? That's if you don't mind. I mean, I know people take things for their own self these days.
I don't know, Atticus. I gotta talk to the people there and see if it's all right or something, you know. They're real careful.
You got people there.
Yeah, tons of people there.
All right. You talk to your people. I'm a good man.
How'd you get here anyways? What's the call?
It's a long story, John. I was part of a group, quite a big group actually. We were on a relatively big island, not as big as Sakal, obviously. There was a lot of people, like good people. Women, children, families. All searching and looking for the same thing. A place like this. And we heard the broadcast, the original broadcast, from Miss Roberts, right?
I don't remember her name. It was Nora Edwards, I think.
Nora, that's the one, Nora Edwards. Yeah. So, yeah, a lot of panic set in. People were scared. They didn't know how to react. And people started stealing things, trying to make their own way here. Old friend of mine named O'Brien, he had a boat. So, we took it. We crashed landed on a small island a couple knots from here. And, yeah. The rest is history.
Where are your friends at?
They're dead. They died. Brian died on the impact of the crash. And, Dr. Kelliger just died of pneumonia.
I'm sorry to hear that. It's rough. Never easy to lose people. Especially out here.
All right, let's get a move on. It's not too far now.
I hunted some rabbit on the way. I don't mind sharing it none.
Rabbit, huh?
Hope you don't mind.
I don't mind. I can do with some food myself. I ain't gonna say no to food. Not in the world we live in now.
Besides, it's good for you. Rabbit meat's good for you. Your bridge seems to be out here. You might want to get it looked at.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened here. This place has got a lot of infected. Be careful when you pass this place.
You're not staying in this town, are you?
Oh, no. Have a small little hut just in the woods here.
I do my best to avoid anything with... Well, that's been claimed by the dead.
Wait a minute. There was a lot of infected here not long ago.
Well, that means they're around here still. We ought to get a move on.
So, yeah, I mean, if you ever want to visit, John, you just have to get to this town here. There's a little trail that leads to my place, right here. It ain't bad up here. It's quiet.
Quiet's
Haven't heard
good.
anything, ain't seen anybody. Although I did climb that tower up there on the hill. That's when I first radioed you. Seems like the radios are getting a better signal these days.
I tried using one of those towers myself to get hold of the fleet I came from. A flotilla of over 100 ships. My crab fishing ship has a new captain now, imagine, since they ain't come back.
Oh, you're a crab fisherman, huh?
Alaskan crab. Real good eating, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I like crab. Ain't so bad.
Feel bad for anyone who has a shellfish allergy these days.
My father had a shellfish allergy, actually.
Well, you might inherit it one day. Is that your fire
not.
right there? Your place?
Yeah, that's mine.
Oh, good. I'm freezing my ass off.
Come on in, John.
I just need a second here.
I have to get some more wood.
I'm gonna take the liberty of getting food started. Rabbit cooks fast, so I hope you're hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry. Let's get this cut up. There you go. Should last a little longer now.
Careful, it's hot.
Ugh. God. One thing I hate about this place, John, is the cold. I don't like it much.
Yeah, it's hard to get used to, but you do after a while. Those ones are yours.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fresh food is always better than that tin shit that you find laying around houses.
And I only risk that if I'm absolutely desperate, I tell you.
Same.
So this thing you found, what makes it so special?
Oh, shit, right. Are you all warm and set to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
You just eat this real quick. You, know much else about these watch fellas?
Only bad feelings about them. Suspicions and theories is all I have. But I don't think they're good people. You know, I bet. But right now, they're somewhere out there watching the both of us. And if you found a clue, they're probably watching you two right now as well.
I know they watch you. I've seen them twice. And that's exactly what they were doing. They were watching me.
I only seen them once, and unfortunately they were on my island. They're there too. And we might not have any infected or wolves or things like that to worry about. These watchers, they got the resources. They're everywhere.
Well, let's try and find out what the fucking plan is with these fucks. I don't like the fact that they're watching us all the time. Playing games with us and leaving broadcasts and riddles over the radio.
I don't like it either.
All right. Let's see what you make of this thing. Because I don't know what the fucking means. Not yet, anyways. Come on.
Were they watching you up in that tower?
Yeah, twice. They didn't get close enough to use some device on me like you know what happened to you, but yeah, they just disappeared into the darkness.
That's a common factor between you and me. They've only ever appeared at night. And from what other folks have said, it was at night as well. Apparently a couple of days ago, folks over at Bastion were being watched. Coincidence? Was at night as well.
Yeah, the people over at Bastion seem like good people.
Well, I tell you, they're surely a mixed bunch. Some of those folks with their heads a bit twisted on wrong, I'd say, but maybe they mean good. Not saying the folks who live in Bastion, but the folks who visit Bastion, that's for sure.
It's a bit of a trek, John. It's not close.
Well, you worry I'm gonna hurt myself on this journey or something? Just because I sound old don't mean I am old. Because everyone hears my voice and think I'm some old sumbitch. I'm 38 years young.
Yeah, well, what's that?
Cigarettes are just a big part of my life back in the day is all.
Ain't nothing wrong with tobacco.
I miss it, but I'm also glad I'm rid of it as well. Hey, one moment. I gotta do something here. I have this camera, and for the people at home, I like to document things every so often. But if you wouldn't mind maybe introducing yourself on this? Don't have to, but I'd appreciate it for preservation's sake.
You're documenting this whole thing?
Well, I found it recently, but we ought to leave history behind. That's what I believe. What do you say?
I mean, is this the time? I mean, I'm a little camera shy.
Well, look at the view behind you right there.
All right, go ahead. Fuck it.
Hey, this is John Wishire again recording, and this is my new friend Atticus. Atticus, feel free to introduce yourself. Say a little about yourself.
My name is Atticus Morgan. I'm 40 years old. I found myself on this island. I came here just like everybody else did. The promise of a better place, a home, away from the infection. Little did we know that when we got here, that we found out that somebody's fucking with us. And myself and John here, who's behind the camera, have something to go see. Well, I have something to show John because I think I found something that may lead us to these fucking asshole watchers that are watching us.
Yeah, we're
All right, cut. Is that fine? Is that good?
It's all fine. It's nothing important, but we're gonna figure out what's going on here anyways. Hey, by the way, I think it's healthy to do stuff like this, and I have an extra one here if you ever feel like documenting something yourself. You never know what you might leave behind one day. Perhaps you leave behind a bit of wisdom and someone finds my tapes, your tapes. They're all for the better of it.
You know what, John? You got a point. Maybe you're right.
Well, you lead the way. It's starting to snow a bit.
Yeah. You got any family, John?
I did, but they didn't make it.
I'm sorry.
Well, it is what it is these days. I've come to terms with it already. Never easy to think about them, though, especially around certain times of year. You just wishing you go back to life the way it was, and birthdays, holidays.
Yeah, I understand. My mother and father died before this mess. But I did have a wife and kid. I'm divorced before it happened. I didn't see my son much. Old-fashioned, call me.
Well, keep hope. If you didn't
Times
see them
change.
go, you can't know they win. And hope's important.
Yeah, I hope they're still alive.
Unfortunately, I have the closure of knowing that my family didn't make it, but I wish I had the hope to believe they were still around, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Hope's a powerful thing, Atticus.
That's right, it is, and I hope I can get out of this fucking mess. You got a silencer on your weapon?
On my pistol, I do. This rifle, I don't, but limited supply. I'd rather just avoid running into any infected if we can.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you need to shoot, only absolutely if necessary, use your silencer, because there's a lot of those things out here.
That place you went to is crawling with them, huh? You said that earlier.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't take them all out, but I took a lot of them out. I'm running out ammunition myself.
Ammo's hard to come by, that's for sure.
There's one big fucking tractor.
Imagine getting one of these son bitches running. Mobile home right there, I'd say.
Yeah, just plow right through the sons of bitches. And the watches too.
Tough thing to deal with there, but folks got grenade launchers apparently. There's this group called, fuck, what are they called again? Something Crash. They want a better tomorrow, they say, but they're armed to the teeth. And I've heard some bad stories, but I had good encounters with them as well.
I've been keeping myself to myself, John. I met yourself and a couple people at Bastion, and that's it.
I think I'm glad that I met you. You got a good head on your shoulders from what I can tell. Not everybody has that these days. It's a good trait to have.
It is, it is. Yourself included, John. You seem like a good man.
I try to be. There's too many bad people in this world killing each other for scraps. And I'm tired of that.
That's the way the world is now.
It's got to be that way forever. A better tomorrow one day is to hope for.
There's gotta be something out there, John. There's gotta be more to life than just this. Has to be.
I believe strongly out there scattered throughout the earth, there are places that have a semblance of normalcy still. Hell, my home has a semblance of normalcy in its own way.
Up here. See that tower?
Yeah, I see it.
That's where we're heading.
The one to the right or the one to the left? The radio station or the guard tower?
The guard tower, straight ahead. You see that radio tower in the distance on the mountains?
Yeah, I see it.
Way ahead of us? Yeah, I want to check that out sometime as well.
Let's go there next then. I'm gonna take a look inside this building right here real fast. Old pistol in here, but it's a shit one. In bad condition.
Is there something on the roof there?
I don't know.
I searched that thing. There ain't nothing in there.
don't see any infected. That's a good sign so far. Wolves. I heard them.
All right, let's get inside quick. This way. Come on, John, get in!
Holy shit, mongrels.
Run! Oh shit, we're safe here.
I could take a few of them down.
Take them out. Yeah. Are we good? Send them all?
No, they're still around. There's some bitch go. I see it.
Got it.
God, we're fucking lucky.
Yeah, that was lucky. Those things will tear you apart.
I've had some experiences, those bastards.
It's a good job there's no infected here. Only thing is, who took them out? Because there was a hell of a lot of them when I was here.
Good question.
Shots. Somebody's close. Quick, follow me. Close the door. Up here. Look.
Oh, shit.
There's a note there.
Well done. Location Furto. The door will open in time. Are you worthy? Some kind of key card and code.
Turn your radio on. Put it on the station. Let's listen to that thing.
Hello, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. Look upon our voices in the north, where the waves can be heard from great heights. Are you unworthy?
Signal. The signal buried in the east.
Welcome, survivors. By now you have begun to ask yourself many different questions. The answers are not only within yourself, but among your fellow survivors, and the island as well. Sakal holds many secrets to humanity's past, your past, and your future. See your future, spoken to the north. There you will find our own signal, buried in the east. Are you unworthy?
All right, let's climb onto the roof and see if this signal tower is to the east.
All right. Hey, listen. One of the things it says is to look into your fellow survivors. The folks who were here before us, they know something. They're a part of this. And I want to know what they know. I know where a few of them
Who was
live.
here? You do?
Yeah, there's a dockmaster not too far from here, and a little farther, a woman named Yulia. They both know something. I may have already guessed some of it, but it's worth a take.
Look inside, your fellow survivors.
Exactly.
On that tower up there, southwest.
Says to the east, though. Which direction is that?
Northeast. The tower up there on the mountains, southwest.
What direction is northeast? Point to it.
Northeast. It's this way, right ahead.
That couldn't be the tower right there, could it? It's worth a check, but then we should keep going that direction. Oh, those towers over there, I've been up there before. I tried broadcasting from there. There wasn't much to it, but there's someone living up there on the mountain. Not sure.
Okay. All right, let's check this this one right ahead of us then.
Let's look for supplies real fast before we head on out of here. Worth a look for a bit of ammunition. Get a fire going too before we head off again. Trying to imagine what's up there above us. I imagine this place is picked over pretty good, but if you're careful when you look, you never know what you find. Found just what I needed already. Count myself lucky.
What you find?
45 for a gun I have.
Where you at, John?
This is right here, where my voice is.
Here. You said you need these?
I have a gun for that, but I have 308, which is a bigger caliber than 380. You ought to get a fire going. Follow me this way. Atticus? Atticus, where'd you get off to? Atticus. Slibe, I love the RP between me and Phantom. We always got really good voice acting between the two of us. It makes it feel authentic. And we'll get our pay. We RP so good. We do such a good job at it. Atticus. Atticus. Where'd you end up at? Atticus.
Hello, survivors.
Atticus, where'd you end up at? Atticus! Where'd you end up at? Atticus! Atticus! Oh, you have to get off for a bit? I vanished. Just roll with it. All in an RP, I lost you. We got separated. This is actually a good time for me to also skedaddle. I got some things to do, but tomorrow I only have to take I watch my kids in the morning for like an hour, which you and I have different time zones, so you probably won't be even awake or will be like midday for you. But dude, good RP today. Amazing stuff, dude. I feel like every time we role play, we're just immediately immersed in each other's characters. We do such an amazing job. I'm gonna, pat myself on the back, suck my own dick, and pat you on the back, and so on. Because we kick ass. And I look forward for us to start editing some of this stuff together, man. One of the series I'm gonna upload tonight is gonna be easy. It's just the recordings I have. Yeah, tomorrow I plan to be making some big RP moves, as in just being on a lot. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I'm gonna go edit. I'm not tired, but I don't want to roleplay too much more right now. But I definitely want to get some editing done. That door is crazy, man. Holy shit. The wolves scene was pretty good, man. Dude, that was some good stuff. That was some crazy stuff to stumble on, too. Honestly, man, when you had to get off, I didn't know that. But, like, I thought you got kidnapped. Like, just around the corner, you know? I know you're 8 hours ahead of me, so that means it's like 7 in the morning for you, I imagine, Phantom? Because it's only 10:51 for me. PM. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to start. It was like, there's a bunch of things I recorded, but there was nothing that was like long dialogue RP. And I feel like we're really on a mission now, and it's going to be so much easier to put the RP. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, consider becoming a member for 99 cents. Drop a Prime sub over on Twitch, and I'll see you guys next time.